Part of the fun of living in Oklahoma. Watching for the tornadoes to come. Welcome back. Okay, first job today, working on the wheel well will be to remove this fender. I don't remember how it comes off. I think I've had it off once before, but honestly, I'm drawing a blank on this portion over here. The rest of this is pretty easy. Bolts, bolts, bolts. There's some bolts underneath. And anyway, so I'll be experimenting with that a little bit and how I get that taken apart. But that's the job today, right now. So let's get this all torn apart so we can get to see that inner footwell, excuse me, the footwell, and see how we're gonna sort that out when we get to it. All right, let's get the camera set up. Okay, first problem, there's a rusted bolt right here underneath that I can't get to the back side of, so that's getting cut off. It's gonna have to be replaced anyway, so we're gonna replace it by cutting it off. Safety second. What? My grandson's doing chores for me today. He's over there working with the dirt and the wood and stuff. Thought I was yelling at him. Plugging in electricity. I need some power. I need more power. Stop it. Bingo. Magic. Yay. Let's look at the back side. I bet there's some bolts on the back side. Yes, there is. Finding all kinds of stuff missing in here. I got all kinds of stuff missing. There's missing screws on the end of that. It's a big Phillips, so it's like a #1 probably. And I'll need to get a couple of extensions for it. Bingo. #1. Nice. Pretty rusty. Need a cut for all my parts. New cut. All right. Should probably put the broken bolt in there too. Nice. Of course. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's already pretty loose. But that pretty much comes off like that. I gotta sort out what's going on in the front here. So we're gonna take off this lens. I'm gonna take off this lens and see what happens. Screwdriver Phillips. Here's a pro tip. Okay, so the tabs on this had broke off. This was a front end accident car. So I found some plastic and I rivet, not pop rivet, pop rivets, pop rivet, pop, pop, pop rivet.
Pop, pop, pop music. Pop, pop, pop music.
I put that on there and it worked pretty good. I now today have one of those melty, soldery wires get hot kind of thing. So I could put new pieces on this, but I mean, it's lasted this long. I think it's probably good to go. So, all right, that's out of the way. What's going on in the front here? It's like 2 more screws for Phillips. Right there. You have to get a shorter screwdriver. And it's not a number 3, so it's not, or number 1, so it's going to be fun to get that turned. But at least, nope, that is not going to work. Don't have a short number 1. If I don't have a short number 1, I don't want to make one of these into a number 1 by grinding the end off of it. Oh boy. Those are fast. Hell fast. Let's get some liquid persuasion. Let that persuade for a second. Oh boy. Not only are those hard to get to, they're stuck good and well. There's too much plastic around here to heat, so I can't heat it up. I think there's plastic. Is that metal or plastic? Metal. Metal. I could heat them a little bit, maybe. I'll ruin that paint if I do. Burnt. Burnt, 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 burnt. Alright, that's going to have to come off too, so let's start on that while we wait for those other things. What does that need? That's a 10. Get the 10 out. That was easy. Very rusted. Okay, that's got a clip, one of those clips where the screw goes into it and they like to spin. So that's what it's doing. So I gotta get some pliers or something on the back side of that. Start with pliers. And nothing else, I'll just pull the damn thing off. Using those pliers. Light would be good. I should have brought the light around this way. Should bring the light on this side. I can see something. Oh, that's so much better. Holy crap, I can actually see. There we go. Ow. Another poke. Oh, I'll never get that out of that pocket. Not like this, I won't. All right. Oh, it didn't go in the pocket. Found it. That's a big old board. I wonder what size that is. Okay, there's a big bracket on the back side of this. I'm wondering if I can just take off this 10, and that would magically assist me getting that off. Don't know. I don't know on that one. Let's get a 13. Let's see if that's a 13. Something tells me it's bigger than that. Whatever that something was right. It's a 14.
Don't know my own strength.
These are rusted. If I could get my impact wrench on it, I would do it with an impact wrench, because that's how rusted it is. Wrenching this is stupid. Let's get a ratchet. Oh, get a ratchet. Oh, it's a lot of workout getting up and down. Of course not. Trying to be clever. Not that clever. Just barely fits. Just barely fits. That is rusted. We thought that's off by now. Fine thread, of course. Why would you do anything less? Ow! Yay, that's off. Is that bare metal? Just covered with crap. All right, let's see if we can get these top two pieces off before I have to go underneath and try to figure out how to cut them. That's not happening. Wow. Crap. Well, crap. That's rust welded. Perfect. Not even sure how it would cut those off. I'm gonna cut them off anyway. Ow! It's digging into my shoulder. How many tools does it take to take 2 Phillips screwdrivers off? The world may never know. I hate those clips. I really hate those. I hate, loathe those kinds of clips. I really do loathe them. Okay. I'm about half sure I'm going to cut these off still, so I'm almost certain of it at this point. That doesn't make it easier where was not what I wanted to happen. Stay here. Stay for 1 second. Okay. How am I going to get those off? Without taking this off. That's a lot of pondering. Just thinking. Almost fell asleep. We're gonna resort to brute force. Battery died. But I got it. Brute force sometimes is the right method. So, yay. And the other one's coming apart nicely too. Ta-da! And that indicator light was not plugged in. It's a dummy. How about that? That's weird. I never knew about that. It's a dummy light. It's not a real light. It's just a reflector. It's just a reflector. Reflector. All right, that came off finally. Okay. Hey, that's a good spot for it. All right, and these are the bloody bastards that wouldn't come off. They still won't come off. These are the bastards that wouldn't come off. So I ran it real hard till it broke the tip off the end of this. And then the screw came loose. So that's gonna be replaced with bolts and nuts. One, because it'll be easier to get to, and two, it'll be easier to do. But now we got this off. All right, next is the plastic. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I didn't want to find any rust in here, but I did. Yay. All right, we'll examine that in a second. All right, let's get some of those pulley clippy thingy or wacky. Didn't think I'd ever need one of these because I've been using a screwdriver for so long, but I went ahead and bought one and it's been helpful. Let's see if it's helpful again. I've got too much crop in my way. Yeah, those are going to be replaced. Yeah, those are breaking off, so those are not going to be able to be used some more. Great. Tire needs to come off. Tire needs to come off. A good excuse for me to paint my wheel lugs, because they are rusty and gross. Rusty and gross. So those are gonna get cleaned up. Yep. Tire free. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of rust under there. Look at that. Bro, rusty. All right, now we got the fender off. You can see the rust. Surface, 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 surface. Unknown. Tool. It's gonna take wire wheel to get that sorted out, see if that's bad. I'll wire wheel that and clean it up too. That's where my sunroof used to leak, drain into. That's bad. There's no reason for that. Here. Get that cleaned off. I'll take this drip pan off right here. I'll take that off, clean that, make sure that's not rusted underneath. But that's where we stand as far as top side. You can see kind of how hard that was to get to those two screws that were giving me such a fit in that spot. Alright, stop breaking stuff. Alright, here we are with the rest. Okay. This is no bueno. Let's have some light so we can really be disappointed. Okay, here we are. Alright, that's a lot of crap. Rubber bit, we got to get all that rubber stuff off. Wire wheel. You can see we've got some crusty going up here. That still looks surfacey. I like that thought. Pretend anyway. Alright, all this is getting wire wheeled. Ooh, sexy braided steel. Those have lasted forever. If you haven't done that to your Range Rover, you should already do it. Surface. Here. This looks pretty good. That's a decent box. Looks pretty good. Alright, we got some stuff going on here. And then, of course, this is that panel that's effed. And will have to be un-effed. Boy, that's a lot of wire wheeling, Eric. Yes, yes it is. You will be spending a lot of time doing that. Oh, I know. You're a crazy man. And that's what's going to have to happen. Alright, so we'll investigate this more once we get the wire wheeling of all of the rubber bits off of it. Good times. What's that up there, I wonder? What's that for? What's that for? That looks like something Eric would do, and I don't remember doing it. Alright. Okay. I think that's it. Well, ominous lighting. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Yeah, it's scarier than it looks. Okay. That's about it. All right, so we've got to get in there. Looked at the pan replacement, and I'm thinking of how I could bend the steel and put that lip on the side of it. Excuse me. God, where'd that come from? Where I could bend that steel and have that, but I've got to find something to, I've got to be able to weld to that wall. And I'm not sure about that yet because that's pretty rusted under there. There's a lot of cleaning up. The next video is probably going to be complete clean. My grandson. He's a noodlehead. He's probably the funniest kid in our group. He's so funny. I hope to see him be a comedian someday. That would be freaking awesome because he is a funny, funny man. All right, let's see. I think that's it. I'm gonna sign off. Like and subscribe. You know what to do. It always helps. And I like to see your comments. Please comment. I would love to comment. I read every comment and I respond to every comment. That's not spam. Promo mo, whatever your name was the last time. Yeah, I'm not even gonna Google that, so it's not even gonna happen. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next week. Next week is Easter, so I'm not sure when I'll get time to do content. Maybe on Saturday. I'll have to make time for it if I'm gonna get it done. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot. Where's this shut off thing? Oh, there it is. Go back.